Hello, beautiful friends. So lovely to be with you all today. How are you doing? I am currently in the midst of doing a lot of house projects and my regular business, which is writing murder mysteries and facilitating parties. So it's been a wild and crazy time. I feel like there's been lots of kind of waves in the collective. I feel like there's a lot of sensations of union energies kind of coming in stronger, and even in the physical. So I want to bring forward a couple messages today. The first message that popped out that wanted to be seen was horse. Now, we got this a few days ago. So this to me represents power and stamina, really dropping into the physical and the different directions. So connecting to the east, the south, the west, the north, the above, the below, and the within. Recognizing one's own power, also recognizing when you need to rest. I'm hearing really loudly, like, don't beat a dead horse, and just maybe don't let the horse die. So really taking stride in and knowing when to settle in. So that's this message. It popped out without me drawing or asking. So I asked for the overall message, and I got the 8 of crystals, the 8 of pentacles, all right? And what I like about this card is it's about a card of mastering one's own artistry. And there's going to be all sorts of sounds in this video, which is funny because my neighbor does art as a contractor. So anyway, so I don't know if you guys can even hear that, but it was a loud saw. Anyway, so we have this 8 of pentacles. Now, you know, she's mastering her own craft, ice skating. She's enjoying time in nature. There's a symbolic ness of winter coming. And what I really feel with this card is it's about the feminine intuition of nature. Winter is a yin season. And it's about going within, but I feel like the going within is really about like harnessing the within and the trust. So that's the overall message that we've got. Now for the collective, we'll say the collective that watches this side of the video or watches these videos, we have the huntsman, which is justice. Now I just love this guy because he is handsome and he is the embodiment of gentle strength and balance. So what I see with this and what I see with those of us who are consciously really aware of the work, we're talking about the work, we're doing it together, it's we're really kind of finding our stride. Now I see these deer here and they just remind me back to this horse. There's such a gentleness coming forward, and it's a gentle strength. And that comes through with connecting with other beings who are consciously aware of being on the sacred union path, who are really coming into this sacred feminine energies. It's a really powerful thing we've got moving forward. Now, the external energy here was the moon, okay? So we have a new moon coming up this week, but what I feel with this moon card showing up externally, it's really like we're still clearing subconscious blocks, we're clearing karmic patterns, we're diving deeper into our intuitive things. So the gentle strength comes from trusting your intuition, following it, and moving with it. What I like about this particular moon card is it's passive. There's not like an active force going on. There's a receptivity in the card. There's like swimming, being in water. It's like being in these elements. It feels like, you know, the more submissive version of this card to me. So really be tuning in with how you can take baths, you can be with nature, you can really just like hone in and settle down with your intuition, okay? So for the other side, maybe the ones who aren't watching these videos, or maybe everybody's watching these videos, we get the Child of Swords, okay? So this would be the Page of Swords, the Child of Challenges. And this is a contemplative young individual. And what I get with this card is it's really like, it's a continued processing of what came before, what's coming next, and really like being diligent before taking the next step. So we can say it's the masculine, or we can just say it's the other beloved, the external beloved that's going on here, is really like contemplating what action to take next and being very deliberate in that. Now, I think that this is a good sign. It's still in the thought process on this card. There's not that active force moving. But the external energy that came forward was the King of Swords. So this is the evolution if we have Page, Knight, Queen, King, okay? And the King is decisive. He's made the choice. He's embodying the clear action that came from this time of gestation, of careful consideration, okay? Now, again, when I look and read these cards, you know, she's looking towards the past, and he's looking towards the future, right? Now, if I set them down in front of me, it goes, they're looking at each other, okay? Which really, to me, shows that, you know, as we're doing the work as the collective, yes, there is some looking forward, there is some looking back, but ultimately, these beings are looking at each other, and they're saying, okay, like, I've done this thought process, and now I can take this clear action. This guy has reached peaks. He's on a mountain. I also have to take note that last night when I was driving, an owl flew next to my window. Kid you not, I looked over and I was like, oh, shit. Excuse my French, if that's French. Anyway, and I was like, oh, wow. And then I just, like, got this wave of just, like, pure, powerful, feminine wisdom. It felt like the goddess Athena, like, embodied that owl just to, like, be next to me. And I'm not, like, super tapped into the Greek gods or anything, but it felt so divine and ancient and knowing and strong and progressive, like, and flowing, you know. And, like, an owl when it flies is so beautiful because it's so elegant. Like, there's no sound. It's like this silent flight that's moving forward. It's very powerful. Okay, so the external energy that goes with the overall thing is we get the star. Now, it flew out kind of crazy. I can't say that it's reversed. I can't say that it's upright. I can't say even that it was sideways. It, like, flew out, and it just kind of was what it was. It landed upside down, but it didn't feel like it was supposed to be upside down, so I'm just being present with that type of energy. It could be showing up for you all in different ways. Some of you might have the reverse star, which to me, the message coming forth is just like, let the divine guidance strike and let it move with you. Whereas when it's upright, it's just like there is like a clear harness connection going forth. So I think it's a difference of like a surrender versus like a active collaboration. So just tune in with that for yourself as to what it is that it is that you're cultivating. I'm feeling like I want a couple more cards, to be honest, and I'm not sure why, so we'll just see what comes forward. I haven't been with the cards for a couple days. I always miss them. I was dreaming of tarot activations last night, which was pretty cool. All right, so we got the goat again. Now this keeps coming up for us, and you know, the goat to me still feels like action. It feels like protection. It feels like taking steps forward. There's the burning of the past. There's these two sacred roses. I feel it's the releasing of the chains. I did do a meditation, and I can't remember with who, but it was about releasing the chains, like that are holding us back, the chains to the old world as we step forward on the new. I feel like this is some of this. It's similar to this King of Swords energy here of like stepping forth and claiming your mountaintop. Okay, I'm going to draw some plant medicine as well. Let's see what that brings us forward. Okay, two popped right out. All right. Oh, we got Jurgen Sasha, Transfiguration, which is equivalent to the Tower card, okay? And then we have Paul de Arco, which is Metamorphosis, okay? So these two cards coming forward to represent the journey that we're on and currently moving forward, expect sudden change, all right? We're not, it's not a death and rebirth energy. It's like a leaping fully into the unknown. And I feel like there is, in order to embrace this metamorphosis, okay, this is how we get to this like protective action, this step with the mountain goat. Okay, so when we're really working with this tower energy, I know some people can be intimidated, but this is a divine orchestration of leaps of faith that are non-negotiables. it's not it's more of a choice than the death. Like, it's not like a complete rewire of everything. It's like, oh, I'm leaping into this new place. Now if you don't leap into it, well, too bad, it's happening anyway, because the tower's on fire and you got to get out of this. All right. There's such strong, powerful energy moving forward here. I don't feel concerned about this. I also feel like this is part of that masculine action that's happening. And in that trust of the feminine, the trust of her process, her embodiment is what calls forward this masculine energy. And again, I say masculine and feminine out of habit, but really we're working now as the two counterparts are more integrated with their whole. It's not as much about masculine and feminine as it is of one beloved and the other beloved, okay, who represent the yin and yang. They represent the polarities, but we have so much of the polarities that have been embodied within us that we're working with forward. Okay, we're going to sum it up with one last card. What is the one biggest takeaway we should be walking away from this? Oh, we got two. Creativity and divine timing. I'm seeing a lot of this Three of Cups energy coming forward with community, and we are seeing this union energy. Don't be surprised, or do be surprised if you want to be, if your counterpart, whether through dreams or just through intuitive thing, again, tune in with this intuition. If you start getting incredibly divine insights that almost feel like total timeline hops, or like you finally accelerate to the timeline we've been working to be on, or just like a leap of consciousness, I think sudden downloads are coming through. This is, okay. So we see this creative energy. Now this is the sacred. This is source energy, and it's flowing into the two cups. Now it is this triad that makes up a true sacred union couple, all right? And it's that they're both getting filled with source so that they can connect on the same ground with each other. And it is as above, so below, because below even is also water. And what's so beautiful about this emotional world is that, like, we're taking up from the below, we're taking down from the above. All right. Feeling a lot of this creative energy moving forward. We're feeling a lot of divine timing. We're seeing a lot of it unfold, and we just got to trust it. Okay. So this is, again, we've got good messages that keep coming forward, that keep presenting themselves, and the more you can stabilize, the more you can help your fellow unioners who are on this journey as well stabilize, the better we are holding it down. And we're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days, we're going to have good hours, we're going to have bad hours, we're going to have good minutes, bad minutes. The part of the polarities and the juxtaposition is we're cleaning out a lot of stuff so that we can stabilize into what is this new earth, which is going to be more peaceful, it's already here. We're already feeling more peace within and feeling more community. We're feeling overall more love. And if you're not feeling on this, don't worry. It's catching up to you. It is a process, and we're doing it. And I'm really proud of you for showing up, for being present in all the ways, whether for yourself or for others. Keep doing the work. It's not that there's an end in sight, I wouldn't say. Just say that there is a levelization in sight that we have been asking for a long time, and that's going to look different for everybody, and it's going to show up in different times for everybody, but it is absolutely on its way. So I hope this reading brings you activations and joy and peace and comfort, and sending you many blessings. Aho!